Hello, it is a cold morning here in Italy today, but we are here and we're ready to get back to work. What we're going to be doing today is cementing up the channel that we cut in the floor of the garage. This is where all the plumbing is going up to the new bathroom that we're working on. At the moment, the plumbing is basically done for that bathroom. Just went very basic. We have the sink, we have an electric water heater, and we have a working toilet. And the system is charged right now. We want to make sure there are no leaks, and we're going to let that set for a few hours before we start looking at boxing everything in and hiding all the plumbing. So what we're going to do today is start by moving out the Fiat and get started on mixing up some concrete. I don't know how many bags we're going to need. Let's go ahead and mix up one and see how far this goes.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and mount the spigot on the wall.
Okay.
When we ran this multi-layer line here, we didn't mount the spigot, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now while he's mixing up the cement. I've got the small hole drilled. Now I'm going to switch to electric because this is not powerful enough to go through the stone. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. I think it's thoroughly mixed.
Yeah?
Yeah,
it's mixed.
Before putting it into this channel here, put some water in there. Not a lot. You just want to moisten this area here before putting that in and then troweling it over. We have no power.
Okay, check it.
Okay. Must be a bad power strip. Okay. Should have done that before. Good to go. So this is what's great about having that second person. While Nicholas is finishing up the concrete, I'm going to get started on mixing some plaster. I have to put some render on the wall up here in the shop. But before I do that, I need to go down and take a look at the plumbing in the bathroom. We have it fully charged, so it's under full water pressure. We want to make sure that we don't have any leaks. These automatic lights should come on. We don't have lighting in here, so for now I just have these in place. I want to make sure none of these fittings are leaking. this one. I thought I felt some moisture. I'll leave it charged and come back later.
Here, couple, cement is finished.
Cement's finished already? I'm just, I'm still setting up for the mixing of the plaster. Let's go down and take a look at it.
Okay.
That'll work. That'll work. What I like to do is screed the whole floor and get it nice and level, and then maybe even treat it with something. But for now, this is fine. After we repaired the concrete on the floor here in the garage, we cleaned up the Cinquecento and put the cover back on to keep the dust off of it. But now we're going to move a bunch of roof tiles, put them in the car, and take them to another location. So we're going to have to move this out of here. So we have the tiles all loaded up and we are on our way out to James' house. James is a friend of mine that I met through YouTube. He purchased a house about 10 minutes from mine, and it needs a lot of work. In fact, it needs a new roof. And so I know he can use these tiles, and I already offered them to him, and he gladly accepted them. And I'm happy to get him out of the garage because I need the space. Okay, so all the tiles offloaded, car is closed up. Standing here in front of James' house. I say house, but this structure has 4 separate apartments in it. He got a really great deal on it, and I mean, it's a big project, but I think it's gonna look beautiful when he's done with it. He's not here at the moment, but I think he'll be here a little bit later. And what I really like is the amount of land he has. There's something like 300 mature olive trees here, and it goes all the way down to a little valleyed floor down at the bottom. It has an outbuilding with 4 separate apartments. You can turn it into something that can make money for you.
Okay.
Hold on.
Right.
So Nicholas has this under control. I'm gonna go down and take a look at that water leak. There we go. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is just try to tighten this. Let's take a look. I've got a lot of leeway here. Oh, let's see. pretty tight. Now at least both valves are pointed the same direction. What Nicholas is doing here is smoothing out this corner. In the past, when I first applied the render here, on the corners, I had some errors here, so we have some extra plaster here, so he's going to go ahead and smooth that on, and maybe we can make these corners look a little bit better. If you were ever to go back home, you could be a brick mason, a moratore.
Yeah.
You've learned a lot. Learned quickly as well. I have a problem with this shutter that it's going to need a temporary fix. We'll do a permanent fix when we restore the wood on the shutter. I'll show you the problem now. We come over here and you look at the shutter. Let's see, pull that out like that. You see there's a hinge here, and there's another one up here, up at the very top. And you just swing open like that. Here. Hey, this one, even this one's a little loose. Yeah, take a look there. It's coming off the hinge a bit. You have to tighten that. The other one is missing the hinge entirely, and that's the problem I want to address now. On this side here, the hinge, it's not even there. It's missing completely. And it's only being held up by that single hinge up there. And if that one decided to let go, yeah, this thing is going all the way down there. And if it hits someone, yeah, that wouldn't be good. I think I have a temporary fix for this, and maybe the other one I can tighten up. I was down in the garage looking through a bunch of fittings that I had down there, and I found this hinge. I believe this is a hinge from one of the doors that were in the house, but I noticed the eyelet here is the same size as the one on the shutter. It's a little shorter, but I think this will be good as a temporary fix. What I'm gonna have to do is get this one off. Being very careful with it. And we'll stick this over here. Okay, I have a better look at it. You can see that top one is rusting there. These are, I mean, they're worn, but they're not that bad. I don't think it's going to be a problem in getting these restored. Where's that hinge? That hinge here somewhere. Put it down. That hinge, I think, I can put it in the same spot, but using different holes here. I'm going to give that a try. So, taking a look, if I compare it to the other hinge here, it's a little shorter, but I think it's going to work. The holes in the eyelets are the same. And I've already test fitted on the point where it connects to the wall, and it seems to be okay. I think what I can do is put that there. I won't use, obviously, any of the old holes. Maybe if I can put that like that. Put a screw here, here, and here. It'll hold it. And like I said, this is just a temporary fix so that it doesn't risk falling off. You know, one of the other things I should do is fix this thing too. This just looks bad. I have the window closed, this broken window. I'm not going to buy a piece of single pane glass for it. I think what I'm going to do is just get some plexiglass and slide it in from the top. That doesn't look so good. Plus it's about to fall out. So first I'll work on this shutter. And I can't wait to actually start working on these, sanding them down. We're going to repaint them in the same color. I think they're going to come out great. So. There we go. See how it works. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to work. Temporary fix, doesn't move anymore. Takes all the stress off the top one. Now let's see if I can go fix the other one. So I took off the other shutter and I put it here, and this one's a little different. It's this loose piece of wood here. I see a hole here that's not being used. This one here is shot. I think if I take off this piece of wood here, I can access that second hole. I'm going to replace this later, but I don't think this hole here is being used. Anything is going to be better than what's happening now. Right? Yeah, this one's not being used. I guess they must have put one here, I see, and this one's gone. I can get that screwed in there. This would have gone a lot faster if I had drilled the pilot hole first. Okay, so it wasn't straight, but that's why I should have drilled the hole first. But it's going to be better than what was there. It's stronger. I don't think I can. Oh, I don't have any more long screws. Yeah, no, that's pointless. But it's going to be stronger. Little nail there. Maybe I can put this back, just for now. We're going to have to get to work on these soon. The sun's just going to keep tearing them up. Put this back. We're done. Still just a little bit loose, but better than it was before. Get that open like that. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching, and stay with us as we continue to make progress.